actually going to give you kind of like an intermediate practice routine you can do. And then I will be teaching you about this book, which is 100 left hand patterns. It's going to be a good one today. I hope everybody's ready. Let me just give me just a couple of seconds. I always like to get the stream started before I get in the lesson, just to make sure that I'm not wasting my time and making sure everything is good to go. So it just takes usually a second. So hold on. Meantime, let's say hello to everybody. Oh, it's starting. All right, I think we're good. Okay. If something's wrong with the sound ever, just let me know, and we'll go right on with it. Okay, good. So it looks like we're all set and ready to go now for reals this time. Welcome, everybody. Glad to be back with you. Your piano teacher, Tim, here. Yes. Okay, so we're going to get started right now. Let me make sure that I have my notes ready, which I do, and we'll get right on into it. Okay. Here it is. All right, I'm going to do an intro here, and then we'll get right to the lesson. Okay, here we go. Messed it up already. Any intermediate piano player should be practicing scales, major and minor, specifically harmonic minor, 4 octaves up and down. But there's a lot more intermediate piano players should be practicing, which is what your piano teacher, Tim, here, is going to teach you all about today. Hey, Emma's here. Welcome. Yes. Again, everybody, let me know if anything's wrong with the audio. I'm not going to stop to check it, at least not yet. Okay, let me make sure. Okay. A little bit more into the scales. You specifically want to be using a metronome to get them up to between 100 beats per minute and 120 beats per minute, which is quite quick, but not super duper fast. The reason you want to get it up to a certain speed is just so you get that dexterity down with the finger crosses, because you're going to be finding obviously scales in your pieces all the time, and you want to make sure you have that basic dexterity and skill down. The next thing a beginner should be practicing is a Bach prelude. Let me show you one, and we'll talk about it. Good and clear. All right, great. Okay, here we go. Let me bring this up. Okay, preludes are found, by the way, in a book called The Well-Tempered Clavier, and this is actually part of book 1 here. There's actually 2 books in which actually Bach has written sort of these practice pieces, one in every key, major and minor, and then he does it again in book 2. The great thing about these, actually, and why every intermediate should be practicing them, is that they range in difficulty quite a bit. Let me get this on. One great thing is that they range in difficulty quite a bit, and you can tell right away just by looking at this prelude number 1 in C major. Really, there's not much going on here. It's just like 2 notes in my left hand, 3 notes in my right hand. But it doesn't stay easy, because even generally the preludes are easier than the fugues, and for each key there's a prelude and a fugue. But as you can see already by fugue 1 in C major, there's quite a lot more going on. Specifically, especially if you're just getting into more of the intermediate phase, I would be practicing the preludes in book 1, C major, D major, and G major. Those are the easier preludes to begin with. And probably some of the first fugues you should learn is the one in D minor. I think that's number 4 or 5. And then the one in C major isn't too bad for a first fugue to learn. Some other benefits you're going to get out of learning Bach's preludes and fugues is this is a great introduction into counterpoint, which is playing a line of melody in your right hand and a line of melody in your left hand. So if you take a look just at the sheet music, you can see That it's not just like chords in your left hand, melody in your right hand. You really, I haven't practiced it all the way through, but as you can see, it's different lines of melody running through. And actually, once you learn this type of music and get it down, I think all other types of music are. It makes it a lot easier to be able to do something difficult like this, where you have each hand moving independently. Fingering, something else I brought up with the Bach prelude and fugues, which is a great way to develop your basic finger technique. You know, assuming that you've learned all your scales up to now, a lot of scale runs you find in these preludes, you're going to be using the same fingering that you were using for the scale. So it's a great way to brush up on those basic scale techniques, or basic fingering techniques rather. All right, let's get on to the next thing that intermediate students should be practicing. All right, here we go. I recommend any intermediate student that be practicing a Chopin prelude. Chopin is a great way, especially if you've been playing a lot of classical like Bach, moving maybe a little bit, sorry, what is it called? So you've been playing a lot of Baroque like Bach, or maybe even into classical like Beethoven. Chopin's a great way to branch out into romantic music, which uses more languishing kind of melodies, a little bit more liberal with the tempo and things like that. And the best place to start with Chopin, in really anybody's opinion, especially mine, are Chopin preludes. Let me show you what you can kind of expect with these. Oh my God, come on, don't give me his whole life story, I don't care. Not for this video anyway. Oh, come on, it's like 10 pages in. There we go. Okay, you can see from the Chopin prelude is it's kind of similar like Bach, where you have different, I wouldn't say lines of melody, but you definitely have different things going on between each hand rather than simple chords and melody. So this is definitely a good step beyond those Bach preludes I was just showing you. You actually want to start with probably, I wouldn't start with number 3. Number 3 is one of the easier ones, but I would mark down number 3. Number 4 is by far the easiest one. You do have to be careful with your tempo. In fact, whenever I play, I get a lot of comments being like, oh, it's not quite right, with the tempo anyway. So number 4, number 3, and number 6 are the ones you want to start with. These ones really are not that bad. It's been a while since I played them though. And then so on and so forth. So Chopin preludes is another thing you should be adding to your list as an intermediate player. There's more, which is wait. Hold on. We're gonna get to the next part of the lesson. Hold on. Wait, where did he go? Did you guys ban it? Oh, no, here he is. I'm gonna put you in timeout for now. There you go, 300 seconds. There's some blah blah for you. Okay, so anyway, let's continue here. And go on. Okay, so everybody, let's continue here. We have sight reading. Don't be afraid to ban people, Jeremy. Let's see. Here we go, sight reading. Okay, sight reading is another thing intermediate players should be practicing every time they practice. Literally 10 to 20 minutes of their practice should be sight reading. The better of a sight reader you are, the easier it will be to learn new pieces. Let me show you a good resource for learning sight reading. The general idea of sight reading is to find something that's a little bit below your current playing level. So this website that they actually changed, but somebody told me where they changed the URL to. Belmont.edu slash, I don't know, just copy the link up on the bar above, and I will try to remember to include a link in the description. But anyway, the general rule of thumb is to be playing a sight reading example that's a little bit easier than what you're currently playing. And the reasoning behind that is with sight reading, you want to be able to play it by sight from beginning to end with relatively few mistakes. So this one's great because this has a whole collection of easy sight reading examples that actually also go in a progression of key signatures. They're not all in the key of C, which makes it great. So after a while, after you get the basics of sight reading down, just playing simple like two-handed pieces, you then want to branch out into different playing styles, different genre of music, different key signatures, things like that. Sight reading is probably the most important thing that I've talked to you about today, except for this next thing. Sight reading is not fun. It can be not fun. That is true. Oh yeah. Okay, this is the last one on the list today, and then we are going to continue. Hold on. Okay. Okay, the last thing that you should be practicing, maybe not the last thing, but the last thing on today's list is ear training. Ear training is so important and a skill that I neglected for so long, and I still kind of do. I still should practice ear training more. What's ear training about? Well, it's all about being able to hear the difference of different patterns of notes, whether that's chords, melodies, rhythms, things like that. Very important. And actually, specifically with ear training, you should be starting out being able to tell the difference between just like major and minor chords. You know, keep it simple at first. And then once you can do all your chords, major, minor, augmented, diminished, then branch out to like seventh chords, and then intervals, things like that. Let me show you a website that you can practice this stuff on. Fugues are really hard to sight read. I agree with that. Okay. Hello, Sean. Hello, everybody. And welcome. Okay, here we go. Okay, this website, I talk about it all the time on this channel. musictheory.net/exercises. You scroll down to the ear training section, and you want to click on, maybe chords to start out with. Oh, it's loading. Isn't it weird when it takes a page more than like a second to load? What the? Maybe it's something on their server. I don't know. Well, this is what an editor's for, right? And hopefully it does load, because if not, we'll have to just continue otherwise. Cool. All right, well, it's not loading, so. Well, I had a practice exercise for you, but it's not loading right now. It's at musictheory.net. Make sure to check it out in the description. Specifically, go to the ear training section and click on the chord practice, and that will help you out tons. So, of course, you're going to want to watch more lessons on how to play piano, in which case you definitely want to make sure you're subscribed. You have all notifications turned on, because we have all lessons. We have all to make sure that you don't miss out on all the lessons that come out. I can't talk today. Anyway, thanks, guys, for coming out. You definitely want to check out these lessons next. They'll take you to the right place, and I'll see you, yes, you, in the next lesson. All right, I'm still here. We're going to do another lesson, and then we're going to do like a maybe Q&A at the end. Tell you guys what my plan is for the rest of the year into next year, and we'll go from there. All right. Here we go, guys. Yes, all the sites are free. I don't think I put them in the description today, though. I think I might have neglected to do that. But when the edited version of this is what the chord training app turned on. When the full version of this video is posted, then I'll have all the links in there for you. But here we go. Let me do the intro to the next lesson, and then I'll talk to you guys and interact with you, which I love so much. Okay, Q&A hype. Awesome. Your piano teacher, Tim, here, and today I have a book of 100 left-hand patterns every piano player should know. All right, that was a weird intro, but I love it. All right, here we go. So you've been playing piano for a while. You've probably recognized that there's a certain set of left-hand patterns you find all throughout your music all the time, and this book is exactly what you want to be looking for with this type of thing. Let's take a look at it together. Which one is it? Hold on. There it is. All right. Okay, one thing I love about this book so much is that they actually have a list of songs, very like well-known popular songs, that you can apply all of these left-hand patterns you'll be learning to, which so if you always have an opportunity to, you know, actually put into practice what you're learning, you know, it's always a great thing. I always do that. It's not working. All right, there we go. So anyway, they introduce you to a certain pattern, and then what you can do is you can go to any of these songs, or pieces, I guess I should call them. I guess these are songs since they're sung. And then you apply it to a certain, basically a certain song in the book. Wow, I butchered that so bad. Hold on. The cool thing about this is you basically learn one of these left-hand patterns, and then you take that pattern and then you apply it to one of the songs towards the back of the book, which gives you some real life playing on that. One thing or experience playing. So one thing I really want to tell you right now is it really, really helps to know your chords, because in the music all the time, and I'm going to include some B-roll here so you can see what I'm talking about a little bit easier, but you have all these chord symbols everywhere. You know, it's a C, G7, C, F. This is called lead sheet. And basically what it is instead of writing out the left hand, they just write out the right hand with these chords, and then you got to fill in the left hand. It really helps to know your chords to be able to get the most out of this book. I want to throw that up there. But there are chord charts online where you can just look up like, okay, so this is a C major chord. You just look up C major chord, and it shows you on the piano how to play a C major chord. So you can do that as well. But it really helps to know your chords and be able to play what they call fake book music. Okay. Hello, everybody. All right, let me make sure I'm not missing anything as well, or anything so far. I don't think I am. Okay. The other great thing about this book is that the left-hand patterns start out really simple, and then they begin branching out into different genre of music, like jazz, blues, and boogie-woogie left-hand patterns. And they do jazz and boogie for quite a bit because there are a ton of walking bass patterns and things like that. So it's really good that they have a whole section on that. Rock and pop, left-hand patterns. As you can see, like in pop music, the left-hand patterns are generally very, very simple, very, very easy. And then you have new age and contemporary left-hand patterns. whatever's next after that. That might be it. Okay, and then after they introduce all the patterns, like I said, then they introduce you to the practical application, where they actually have a few pages here that I recommend you take a look at, because they show you written out how you are going to apply these patterns to, I think, the first piece, which is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star here. Or no, Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay, number 2 is Twinkle Twinkle. So they show you how you're actually going to be applying this written out in the sheet music. So again, if you don't know all your chords, all this stuff, the book does kind of help guide you, but again, it really helps to know that stuff. So check this book out. I highly recommend it. I'm going to include a link in the description. It's an Amazon affiliate link. So if you decide to buy the book from the link, I'm going to get a small cut. Pretty good, huh? So I highly, highly recommend this book. I actually wish I had it when I was first learning piano. Because like I said, you see all of these patterns in your music all the time. And it really helps to be able to play them ahead of time. So your piano teacher, Tim here. Thank you so much for coming by today. And I'll see you, yes you, in the next lesson. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. All right, guys, I'm still here. All right, how is everybody doing today? Let's get the chat in here. All right, so it worked out pretty well today, just kind of like going right into the lesson without doing the sound check. I think I've got it to the point now where I don't have to do the sound check all the time, so we'll go with that. All right, hello everybody. Let's say hello to Emma. Welcome, Emma. Glad to have you back with us. I missed you. That's awesome. I'm glad Tim's videos are helpful. You got Jeremy here, of course. Jeremy's back here once again. Don't ask Tim about 13th. That's another video down the road. That probably is. I'd have to explain that in another video. Yeah, it's 100 left. It's called 100 left-hand patterns every piano player should know. And again, when the edited version of this comes out, I will link in the description for you. Okay, I have some questions. Will HMS return? No. No, I just can't do it. I just can't like do a regular thing anymore of like, it just seems so forced to me, and I don't know, I'm just being honest here. I just don't want to do it. Like, I just feel like it's gonna wear me out, and it's just like, and burn me out, and then like the stuff I'm gonna put out is just crap, which bothers me even more. So no, I'm not gonna do it, and I'm just being honest with you. That's not coming back anytime soon. So my plan for the rest of the year is and speaking of which, I have, geez, I don't know, like 30 or 40 videos that haven't been released from the home music school, plus some other lessons that I recorded outside of there that haven't come out, like 3 or 4 of those. So what's going on, let me move this away from my face a little bit. So what's going on is through the month of December, there won't be any live streams. There might be one holiday one just for fun. Actually, we probably will do that because that won't be too hard to put together because it'll just be fun. And by the way, yes, on the Discord. So I lost my train of thought. I gotta stop looking at the chat. Anyway, we're going to be finishing out the year. I'm going to be releasing those stockpile of lessons I have. The thing is like if I continue to do live streams throughout the rest of the year, or live streams until like I get some of these videos out, it's just going to keep collecting and collecting. And I don't know, it just kind of makes me anxious having them all. And at some point I just got to release those videos and then go back to live streaming. So that's really what is going on. We probably will have a holiday stream now that I think about it, probably close to Christmas. But in the meantime, I'm actually, is it back? My video's okay. But anyway, that's the plan. What happened to the plans about the second comedy channel? Actually, that's what I've been working on. That's why HMS is not coming back. Or, well, part of the reason. Um, the real reason, like I said, is just because I'm not really into it. Like, I just feel like it would burn me out. I don't like it. But the second channel is coming very soon. Very soon. The thing I was struggling with is kind of determining what kind of content I want to put out on a regular basis. And because there's some different things I want to achieve with it. And um, I guess that's all I'm going to say for now. I could say a lot more about it, but I'll leave it be like a mystery. But it's still coming, and the work is going really well on it. It has been a little bit of a adjustment working on two channels at once, even though one isn't out yet. It actually will help once the other one gets released, because there's a lot of like prep work and branding and marketing, things like that. But yeah, I'll let you guys know about it. I probably won't be obnoxious about promoting it here on this channel. But basically, if you want to know what it's going to be like, it's going to be like this live stream, sort of, except I'm going to show you things that are fun, and we're just going to have a good time together. And that's all you got to know about it. But it's coming very soon. It's probably coming before the end of the year, I would say, maybe even in 2 weeks or so. But it might be the end of the year, and it might be like slightly into next year. I really don't want to put a time on it and stress myself out over it. But it's coming along really well now. There was a while there for a couple months where it was like in limbo just because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. But anyway, guys, yeah. I'm glad to see you all, and thank you for the warm welcome back. Well, welcome, Laredo. Albeit my eyesight is a bit problematic. Sorry to hear that. I absolutely love and adore all of you. Likewise. So good to see you guys again. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, the new channel. I'm also going to do I'm also going to stream it on Twitch, twitch.tv. And I'm just going to try to get it big across all platforms rather than just YouTube. Same thing with piano lessons on the web. I actually have plans to branch out onto other platforms a bit more. I know I exist on other platforms, but YouTube's my main home, and I just want a stronger showing on those other platforms for a variety of reasons. One, it's more financially stable for me to do that in the long run. Hey Mark, thanks. Likewise. Hello Mark. Whoop whoop. Twitch. Awesome. Yeah, I just hope I don't get doxxed. It's the only thing I've been like, I've wanted to stream on Twitch for a while, but I'm always like, because Twitch, some of those communities are really toxic, and they just, you know, you make like one person mad on Twitch, and I feel like your stuff gets sent out there, and then the police show up to your house. Yeah, TikTok. I'm not sure about TikTok. I don't know anything about TikTok, but I'm certainly, I'm actually going to hire like a social media manager to manage like the content production outside of the YouTube channel, because it's just too much for me to handle like all this stuff anymore. And so yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I really got to tell you guys. Into the new year, let me kind of like tell you what I'm thinking into the new year. So I'm going to be hiring not like full-time employees, probably contractors again. I need a social media person, so I'm like drafting up a job description for that right now. What else do I need help with? I have help on I have some help. I need some help on some other things. Oh, emails. I need to find somebody that can answer emails for me. Because what happens is most of the time I'm fine on it, but what happens, especially around this time of year, like I got sick last week, and actually I think I might have had COVID, guys. I'm feeling a lot better now. But I was sick last week, and I got like a little bit behind on the emails. And like when I get a little bit behind, especially this time of year, I just get crushed. Like crushed. With the emails, and I feel bad because I don't get the emails sometimes for like almost a week, and it's like, man, I got to do better than this, because you know people need the info. But that's what I'm working on. I'm definitely going to be hiring if you think that you have those skills, you can shoot me an email if you want. I do kind of have an avenue of where I would like to go to find people that I need. So yeah, Telegram is a meme now. TikTok probably wouldn't fit my image, to be honest. But at the same time, I don't think it would hurt to be on there, especially if I have somebody managing it and I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do much for it. Tim, I hope it's something else that would really suck if you had that. Wait, what would? Wait, what are you talking about? Are you talking about TikTok? Serious TikTok blowing up again. Yeah, TikTok is serious business. Like, there's somebody on TikTok right now that has like 100 million followers, and it took PewDiePie a long time to get, like 10 years to get 100 million on YouTube. But I want to learn piano, but I got a saxophone. Can you still help me though? I guess so. Take a look at the lessons on the channel. They might help you out. But yeah, that's the plan, guys. So I have big things coming for the piano channel. I do want to bring back the student showcase, and I started a Discord. I don't know if I want to give you the link to it yet, only because I'm still figuring out how Discord works, and I don't know if I like want a bunch of people in there while I like barely know what's happening. So I don't know. I'll get you the link to the Discord soon. I don't see any reason why I can't do it now, but like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing, so I don't want to make like a mistake and be like, oh no, I shouldn't have given them the link yet or whatever. I'm also going to be looking for people to like kind of moderate the Discord and the Reddit that I'm going to put up. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm definitely going to have to hire some new people in the new year because it's just getting too big for me to handle. Both, even the piano stuff alone, it's growing to like such a degree now where I just need, I can't do everything on myself. Jeremy, I'm going to send you a link to the Discord, okay? Jeremy, can you hit me up on Skype? Or I'll try to remember also, but send me a message on Skype and I'll send you a link to the Discord, and then maybe you and I can kind of just get like a few like text channels set up. I don't know exactly how it works, but I know how to create like new discussion channels and stuff, and maybe I can invite you to that and we can take a look. What about you, Emma? Do you want to go be on Discord? Wait, Rena Sam, did you make a Reddit community based on piano lessons on the web? My left hand struggling to cooperate. Yeah, that's very normal. Sorry, everybody who planned on learning piano today. At least we got the piano lessons in the beginning, but I'm getting a lot of questions about other things, so I don't mind talking about it. They said, yeah, I hope you didn't have it. They were talking about your COVID, not your TikTok. I know. I picked that up after I saw Jeremy. Says, yeah, sure, Tim. Okay, Emma. Hit me up on Facebook, and I'll send you a link to it. Oh yeah, yeah. So I'm planning on expanding to all these other platforms. There's going to be a Discord. There's going to be a Reddit. I don't really like Twitter, to be honest, at all. I actually really don't like Twitter at all. I don't know if I'll ever really be on Twitter. And Facebook, I'm going to put a little bit more effort into. I already kind of know how Facebook works and how to get big on Facebook, but I just haven't put the work in. So I think a social media manager will help. Who is Bucky? What are you talking about? I think I got two left hands. Is that okay for piano? Well, it might be a little hard. Other than TikTok, I have no idea what you're talking about. Feel very old. Well, Karen, hey, by the way, welcome, Karen. It's been a while. You don't know. TikTok is like the one, though, that like most people don't know because it's new. It's like for the kids and all that stuff. I like how Emma's like, all right, I'll DM you after the stream then with an angel one, just to make sure that she's not hopping into my DMs for any nefarious reasons. Twitter is amazing. You know, is it though? Here's what I'm afraid of on Twitter, especially with the new channel. So like say the new channel gets really big, right? And then I like make a mistake and make people angry, which is totally possible. I just don't want to be on Twitter for that. I'd much rather just not be on Twitter and let people complain about me until it blows over. Yeah, Discord's kind of like Skype mixed with Reddit, kinda. It's like a chat room type of thing. I like just learned about it yesterday because everybody, well, not everybody, but some people have been bugging me about it. Only aware of TikTok, only heard very little in the way of good in regards to it. Yeah, me too. TikTok's a very like young people thing, and it's very, or the people I've seen watch it like really like odd things. So the other cool thing about the Discord is I believe there's a voice chat thing. So like we could do like a live stream where I let certain people into the voice chat. I think that's the way that works. Like I could do an interview over Discord and record it or stream it. That's another thing I was thinking about is doing interviews, like getting people that have expertise in playing piano and music and interviewing them. What was I gonna say other than that? Oh, this is pretty important. So, like, probably a year or a couple years from now, I'm probably gonna start getting other people to teach on the channel. Like, I'll probably still teach on the channel, but you might see like another person. Like, I don't know. It might sound weird to you. I'll try not to let things get too corporate as things progress, but I'm just kind of like thinking ahead a little bit. I feel like especially if I could get like a teacher that's good at stuff I'm not good at, then I think it could really benefit the channel. Yeah, I did see the roles. So like you can have a public Discord and have a private chat channel on it, right? Like I can have the public, like the piano lessons on the web Discord, invite you guys to it. And then within that, I can create a voice channel, right? And then put like me in it, like Jeremy in it, or whoever we would need. Thank you very much, O2. I appreciate that. Yeah, Tony Stark is like borderline trolling, but I'll let it slide for now. Peace out, Cats Bunny. Have a good one. Yeah, don't feel bad, Karen. I barely know what's going on as well. Yeah, you can have private channels, text visible or not, in a public Discord. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just wanted to check. Yeah, so we can do different things with that. And then in terms of the interviews, it could get interesting, right? Like, especially now that people, since the quarantine and everything, everybody seems to be really open to doing like video conferencing. And my channel is at a size now that I feel like if I approached people that they would actually listen and pay attention to me. Because I actually approached a couple channels when I first started and I had like no subscribers. So I think everybody just ignored me. But it was a different landscape back then. Remember Lipur? Lipur, or Andrew Furmanzik, I think his name is. And he was like the biggest one for a while. I could make simple Discord bots if you want to. Yes, I would love that. And if I'm allowed to, of course. Yes. Yeah, let me get the Discord started. And let me get a couple people a link to the Discord just to kind of get like a baseline of how the thing's set up. and then I'll launch it like the next time I see you. I'll probably do a community post about it, but once I get it set up, I'll probably like post it places because I want you guys over there to be able to have a discussion about everything we're doing. But yeah, that's it. That's what I'm planning. Over the next few years, things could get quite a bit different, but in a good way. But I always want to maintain on the channel, if I can, like a personal touch. Like I don't want it to be like super corporate. And no offense to like a company like Pianote or anything like that, but their videos they're not. You know, PewDiePie said it best. He was like, there are a lot of channels where they'll start making the production values super high and everything's like super polished and corporate and it almost looks like a TV show. And he said that like with he himself, PewDiePie Felix, he was like, there's definitely a point where it doesn't become YouTube anymore. And while it's all good and fun to have super like top of the line like produced content that's really like doesn't have as much personality to it. But while there's some advantages to that, it kind of loses its like personal appeal. And I kind of think one of the things that drives people to my channel compared to a company like Piano, again, no shade or anything, is that I have like a more personal touch, right? Like you probably feel like more like you know me better as like a teacher. I'm not like, hey, I work for this company and you know, it's me, right? And you guys have always known that. So I'm going to try to grow things and keep the personal touch there. But that's just what I'm thinking. Anyway, enough rambling. My daughter, oh Lord, how am I going to teach you Discord now? How's Hannah doing? I hope she's doing well, Karen. Okay. Oh, I missed this, but Karen says hello, Tim. Long time no see. Hannah says she loves the hair. Well, thank you, Hannah. I appreciate that. Tim, how does one film his piano from above so that the entire piano is shown? Well, I don't know if I can show you here. Maybe I can. I don't know. You know, I don't want to mess with the camera that much. So it is a tripod that has like an extendo arm on it, and the camera is on that, and then it's pointed down. Now the way it comes from this side, so it's pointed down, and so what happens is that the video feed is upside down because that's the way it's looking at it. So then in the software, I flip it back the right way. So that's how it's done. Yeah, personal touch definitely makes it more fun and enjoyable. And like I said, I hope I can maintain that on some level as we go forward. Like if I hire another teacher on the channel, I would want them to be like a person you feel like you could get to know. Like somebody with some personality is what I'm trying to say. You know, not just so much like, hey, I'm Mrs. So-and-so. I'll slap your fingers with the ruler and all that. You know, nothing like that. It does have an extendo arm. Fun fact, I can play Flight of the Bumblebee at that. No, you can't. Tony Stark. Dude, I'm going to ban you if you're not careful. You're not careful, bro. I did. That was Sarah's quote. Hannah's doing well. Thank you. Hubby's not. So, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Had a second stroke. Oh, my God. Sorry to hear that. Hence why I was absent so long. Sorry to hear that. I hope everything's going better for you, Karen, and your family. Ba-ba-ba. All right, just kind of looking. See if I missed anything. All right, looks pretty good. Oh, there is something else I want to tell you about. So I should have brought this up much earlier really stupid that I didn't. Oops. Actually, no, let me bring it up over here. Duh, I forgot to plug my courses. Like, what is wrong with me? Oops. So if you're a fan of my YouTube content, because of course you are, you find it helpful, you find it enriching, you want to check out my courses over on my website, Piano Lessons on the web. That's not it. There it is, Piano Lessons on the web.com. And I especially want to tell you about it right now because there's a Black Friday sale going on right now, and it's the largest discounts of the year, so you don't want to miss out on this. So what the courses will offer you is basically you're going to be able to learn, practice, and master essential topics with instructional videos, along with notes, worksheets, and sheet music. So you're going to find content similar to what you see on the YouTube channel, but you're also going to see material that kind of goes along with it to really help make sure that you not only just learn each topic, but you practice it and master it as well. This is great for beginners who need a solid foundation to build on, or if you have some experience already and you're looking to take your skills to that next level. You're going to learn about piano, music theory, improvisation, rhythm, ear training, and more. And you can contact me, of course, with any questions you may have, and I'll be happy to help you along the way. You can feel free to read about the other things my courses can offer for you. But one more thing I want to tell you about it is I recommend checking out a course pack. Because a course pack is, first of all, it's a really good structured way to learn, because if you're a beginner just starting out, you're probably going to check out the beginner's pack. But it also is a much better value, much better deal, because you get 4 courses for a much less price. So normally courses without the sale going on are $29.99 each. So this beginner's pack on sale right now is $32.99 for 4 courses. Click on any course that you want to learn more about. So click on the course title, take you to the course description page, what's included in the course, what you're going to be able to do by the end of the course, what you need to know ahead of time, the piano pieces you're going to be learning. So some really important stuff in there. If you go back to like the intermediate pack, quite a bit more money, but it includes 9 courses instead of 4. And once you get to the intermediate stuff, the content will take you longer to get through because it's more advanced, and it's just there's just more to talk about and cover in those more advanced courses. And then of course there is also an advanced pack as well, and that's not the right screen. There's also an advanced pack as well, same kind of thing, 9 courses in there, except they're more advanced. There is an all-course pack, which I recommend. You have all the courses existing and new courses that may come out for $179.99 on sale now. One more thing I want to tell you is that there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So don't sleep on it. The Black Friday sale is going on now until maybe like a week from now. I haven't put an end date on it, but make sure you jump on it right away, because if you're anything like me, you're going to forget. And as a special thank you for coming out today, make sure to use code YouTube during checkout for an additional 15% off. So Piano Lessons on the web. Go there right now. Buy some courses. Thank you very much, Jeremy. You all better get the beginner's pack. Thank you so much, Emma. I appreciate that. Wait, what? Oh. All right, thanks everybody. Just seeing maybe what I could talk about before the end here. We are in the last 10 minutes. It's great to see you guys again, and I hope everybody's been in good health, staying in good spirits. I know I've been trying. I've been doing pretty good, actually. I always this time of year is always tough for me, but thinking like compared to where I was a year ago at this time, definitely an improvement. So I'll take it for sure. But I hope everybody is good. Who is Bucky? What are you guys talking about? Dude, Tony, bro. You're in timeout. I was literally just trying to learn Hungarian Rhapsody #2, and then I saw this on my recommend. Well, welcome out. Hopefully you enjoy yourself. Make sure you subscribe and you have all notifications turned on. Hello, Jallison. Glad to have you with us. All right, any other questions before we go today? If not, I will head out. It was great to see you as well, Marcel, and everybody else. We got Emma here back again, of course. No Rich today. And then Jeremy, of course, is back. Yeah, when will I see you next? Let's plan to have a live stream. It's just going to be for fun. Maybe we'll do like some Christmas carols or something like that. Let's plan to do that like the week of Christmas or maybe like the week before. I'll be in contact with you guys through social media and the community page, things like that. Let's see. Yeah, who is Bucky? What is happening? Oh, thank you. I watched some of your previous vids, and they really helped me on this 8-year journey. Well, you're very welcome. Tim, can you teach me the C major scale? I just don't know how to play it. Yeah, of course I can. Of course I can do that. Why, Emma, you want a private lesson? So do you seriously want me to teach you the C major scale, or are you trolling right now? I can't tell. Nice to see you, Tim. Thanks for Karen. I hope I can make the next one. I hope so too, but if you can't, not a problem. It's been a long time since I was here last time. Nice to see you again. Hope you're doing well also. Well, yes, I am doing pretty well also, or overall anyways. Hello, friend. Christmas keyword music now. Nope. Maybe in the Christmas one later on. Emma's just trying to get a private lesson with me. That's all. I know her game by now. She's sneaky like that. Loretta says, I trust and solemnly play that all of us have purchased piano lessons on the pray that we've all purchased courses. They are all worth it, as well as having great value for money. Highly recommend them. Thank you so much for Laredo. I really appreciate it, and really appreciate your support all around throughout the years. I remember you being in the live stream at least 3 years now, I think. Emma, I still don't know whether you're trolling about the C major stuff by now. Hi, can you tell me about Mediculous? What is Mediculous? I don't know what that is. I'm a beginner and I'm watching your old videos. Well, welcome. Tim, can you remind me of this piano book, please? Going to see if I can find it on UK site. Yeah, let me get you a link to it. This link might work for UK people now. I do have the Amazon, like, global thing set up now. Let's see. Are you talking about the 100 left-hand piano patterns? Because I can get you a link to that. Tim, I'm trolling you, you goofer. 100 left hand patterns. This is the Amazon link. It should work for UK, but I really don't know. It's okay. It's late here. Okay, I have too much energy, she says. All right, everybody. I think I'm going to let you go today. Oh, yes, the book you were showing the class when I tipped up. Yeah. So that's the one. 100 left-hand patterns every piano player should know. All right, guys, it's been real. Thanks for coming by today. Always glad to be chatting with you. Thank you so much for everybody who's been a supporter of mine all this time. I really appreciate it, and I will continue to deliver amazing lessons into the next year. All right, have a great one, everybody. I'll see you for the holiday stream. Yeah, I will see a commission via UK. I think Canada also works. Emma says, was good seeing everybody back and the new people as well. Take care, peeps. So thank you, Emma, very much. Emma, shoot me a message. I was just kidding about all that other stuff. Just send me a message about the Discord, and I'll send you a Discord link. But anyway, thank you, everybody, for coming. Larissa says, it's a great privilege to see all of you. You are a family. Aw, to me, albeit spread out throughout the entire globe. Cheer, everybody. Be blessed. You too, Laredo. Thank you so much. All right, great, Emma. Looking forward to it. Same thing, Jeremy. Send me a link. Send me a message over. Actually, no, Skype probably is a better way to do it, because I think I have the notifications for the Facebook messages turned off, so I have to like manually go in and look it up. But anyway, we'll figure it out. All right, everybody, thanks for coming by today, and I'll see you, yes, you, in the next lesson. Have a great holiday, guys. I'll see you before then.